Ah, okay. Yippee! Ahamogu, Kamogu, Kamamogu! Happy Big Friday! Yippee! Happy Boxing Day. Happy holidays. I hope you guys are having wonderful holiday season and all the nice stuff. I went shopping with Mama Mogu today.
Happy
Yeah.
Boxing Day.
I know, you get to box. And thank you so much for the 15 months, Road. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for being a mod champ. Thanks for letting me see your fives. Happy Boxing Day! I'm so happy. So on Christmas Eve, I went over to my aunt's house to have Christmas dinner. I was like, yeah, Christmas dinner. And then we played mahjong late into the night. And then on Christmas, I was like, you know what? I want to lock in and finish my book. And so I locked in and finished Count Zero. And I'm so happy I got to finish Count Zero. Dude, that book has been staring me in on my desk for months. And now I can say I read 3 books this year. Damn, this bitch is literate. And then today I went shopping with Mama Mogu, and now I'm back, and now I went from lots of games to play, and then suddenly now I'm like, no, there's no games to play. I still have Mona Lisa Overdrive, but I don't really feel like reading William Gibson. I read Count Zero by William Gibson, which is the second book in the Sprawl trilogy. How'd you like it compared to Neuromancer? I don't like it as much. But don't... Okay, is this a hot take? Or can someone... Yeah. Sale's already over, so you couldn't buy shoes? That sucks. I like Neuromancer more, but it's a cyberpunk sci-fi. There we go. I was like, what's the genre? Sci-fi. Come on, go everyone. Happy Big Friday. It felt nice to actually read something and have for the most part be able to visualize what the hell is going on in my head instead of having to memorize boring facts, numbers, and stupid stuff. And I was like, whoa, these words can string along and tell me a story instead of just stuff I have to memorize for a test. But I think I like Neuromancer more, but I think it's kind of more like I had so much issues trying to understand freaking... So in the first book in Neuromancer, William Gibson, who is a white dude that lives in Vancouver, BC, Canada, for some reason, the characters find themselves in a Jamaican space shuttle. And so there are parts of the book where you just hear I don't know. No, you read everything in Jamaican accent because he writes it in the Jamaican accent. And then in this, in Count Zero, he does it again, but with voodoo stuff. I don't know if it's allowed, But I was like, why is this guy pretending to know about like I don't know where voodoo comes from. What does the Jamaican accent sound like? It's how you read it. Don't make me a bigot, you're a bigot. No, I can't demonstrate. and then, yeah, he was like, oh, Dambala's horse. And I'm just like, and then there was like hoodoo instead of voodoo. And I was like, I think this means like another word for voodoo. And then, I don't know. Like, I was like, why is this white dude just writing about this? Like, he knows anything. Which, like, fair enough. You know, he likes to sprinkle in some Japanese in there too with the Zaibatsus and the street samurais and the cowboys and the Yakuzas. Forgot what else was there. But I think ultimately I like Neuromancer more. Uh, cause is this spoiler if I talk about it? He didn't invent Toronto. I wish he did. I feel like I also have to go out of my way to like, I'm not cringing at it. I'm not cringing at it. I'm just like, there's some parts I don't really any clarification. Riddle me this, Mogu. Which part of a road do ghosts love to travel on the most? The ghost way. The... Oh, it's a dead end. Dude, I was trying so hard to be like, ghoul way? Paranormal way? I was like, none of these make sense. Cargo lane? You were the ruler? Oh, welcome. I hope you had a wonderful time at home, Matt. I didn't get coal for Christmas. How much coal did you get, 88? I bet you got a fuck ton. But you got like a bag full of coal, because I'm gonna hit you in the head with one. But I'm happy that I finally got to... No, there was a... Fuck. Someone brought me to freaking Bucky's. Where's that post? Uh-oh. Why can't I find it? Uh-oh. And I don't know why, but like a bunch of people... I got a bunch of VGen bots commenting on my stuff too. No, where did it go? Someone bought my standee and brought me to Bucky's. I know, I saw. I was gonna retweet it. Mentioned. Just scroll. Happy holidays! But yeah. What? I'm gonna retweet. There was a picture. I forgot to save it. I'm so sorry. Um. Anyways, I finally finished. Okay, so this year it was like I finally found like time for myself to read, and I'm really happy that I got to read and stuff and have fun reading. And I don't know. Now we can start. We can restart book club. Am I right? Okay, are we reading The King in Yellow? I'm kind of scared to read The King in Yellow because it's a scary book. But like, I don't know. Don't you think like the fact that I actively have to read the words and it gets scared, doesn't that make it super scary? You know, like it's like having to hold like W. You know, you just have to walk forward. You can't like like closing your eyes would be like, you know, pressing escape in the game, in like a horror game. But like to find out more of the horror, it's like you have to read it and you have to like comprehend what's going on. Do you know? Okay, well I got scary vibes from like I read World War Z and I thought it was kind of spooky. I was like, oh, I'm so scared. But like I have to keep reading to find out what happens. But I don't think I'm gonna like what happens because it's scary. I know I'm scared of words. do we not picture images in our heads vividly when we read? I thought Turner in Count Zero was like Matthew McConaughey. That was my headcanon. World War Z is very mild. I know it's mild, but it scared me. Okay, I read it as like a teen, and I got scared. Okay, well I can imagine an apple and I can spin it too. Ooh, I can spin a cat in my head too. Eee. I'm not brave still. I can spin me in my head. Yeah, I can do that. Spin a pochita too. I saw that they're making a Chainsaw Man Reze movie arc for in Ikebukuro Sunshine City. You can sleep with Denji and Reze, and I was like, wow. I don't think I wanted like that. I don't know. I'm scared of all the. Oh, do I need V-Bucks? What? Thank you so much for the raid, Luke. Thank you. Happy holidays, Luke. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Welcome in, welcome. Come over, everyone. I was also on, I guess Christmas holiday off for a little bit. Thank you. I hope you had a good stream, Luke. Welcome. I'm just talking that I'm proud of it. I'm proud that I finished a book this year. I can read. Yippee! Actually, I had to Google some of the words. I didn't know some of the words that were being used in the book. Like, why is William Gibson using like JAL? And I was like, is this what I think it is? And yes, the answer is yes. It is what I think it is. It's literally like fucking Japan Airlines. One of the characters rides on a Japan Airlines flight. And you're just kind of like, I'm like, in my head I'm just shortening it to like whatever it is that's convenient. I still don't know what gestalt means, but I know it's in near. I don't quite understand. Couple more books and you get a free pizza at Pizza Hut. Really? How many books? Do they still do that for adults? I think you can pass for. You can pass for a kid. Ikebukuro Sunshine City is where they held the very first evil. Isn't Sunshine City a mall? I just went there. A physical, biological, psychological, or symbolic configuration or pattern of elements so unified as a whole that its properties cannot be derived from a simple summation of its parts. So like what? Like a cell? Like a body? Is a body just all technically? Like you can't just be like, here's a brain and here's a heart and here's a rib cage and here's a muscle. Does that count? Wait, why'd you have a panic attack at Sunshine City? They don't even sell Chainsaw Man merch there. That's where okay, Sunshine City, like outside of it, is where I got my Pecora Honda Street Fighter 6 collab standee. I also wanted Toa-sama, but I spent 3,500 yen on the Pecora, so I wasn't feeling too hot. Oh, too many people. That's where I saw the Pokemon. Pokemon Cafe and the Pokemon store. And the One Piece. I'm surprised that One Piece is so popular in Japan. Or popular in general, because I am a One Piece Netflix only Andy. I've only watched a live action CGI. Like, my perception of Nami is that the actress kind of looks like Amaranth. And yeah. I'm serious, and the guy that plays Zoro is hot. And the guy that plays the clown, the clown guy, clown pirate dude, he Buggy, I think Buggy has the same thing as like the clown from Phoenix, right? The girl clown, the Clussy. How many? I don't think any of you guys actually have One Piece as your number one. I think all of you guys are really like, actually, I really like Evangelion and what is it? Parasite, but spelled with like a Y. And what's the other one? Welcome to the NHK. Oh no. I can, or yeah, you guys have like an essay ready for school days. There's probably one person here that will ride or die for Umineko. I have, you know, despite being at probably like the age that I could rewatch like the older popular anime, because I remember stuff like Van Helsing, Cowboy Bebop, Lane, and the other ones. What is it? Forgot. I felt like that was always like in my aunt's generation, so a little bit older than me. Because I didn't grow up watching that. And then, oh yeah, today I saw a tweet about how like, they're like, don't people think Disney adults are weird? And then someone quoting like, "This is how it felt like to be an anime fan until like sometime in 2020 when anime became like acceptable." And I thought, and then there's like a little tweet by a kid going like, actually, I started watching anime in 2013, and then they're like, "Sit your ass back down, kid." You weren't there for, um, if you weren't there for having to search through and then go through IRC, VHSs, maybe late night, dubbed, and part 1, 2, 3 on YouTube's, and then people complaining about subtitle sizing and stuff, and how some groups are really bad at subbing and some other groups have really bad typesetting, and then some people would try super hard at the opening and ending songs of the karaoke, and that's what makes you like a good group and stuff. Can we bring back forum signatures? I think I can do a better job now. I was really bad at Photoshop as a kid because I only ever got like hand-me-down laptops and stuff, so I couldn't really run Photoshop. But now that I can, actually now no, because I gotta upgrade my PC again because it's been 5+ years and I'm scared. You did typesetting and subtitling? Damn! We got an OG in the chat! What's Kare-sama? Otsu? Big fan. Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do with RAM, man. Oh yeah, questionable LimeWire downloads. Having to navigate through BitTorrent. All other stupid stuff. Only a couple of series. Do we get to know? Will you be willing to share with the class? But like, I don't know. I remember when I was like growing up and I was like, I wish, and you know how like the scanned manga translations and stuff, they were always like, we're always looking for helpers. If you guys want to typeset or redraw or translate, we're always looking for help. And I was always like, damn, I wish I could help out so that my not very popular manga gets like updated release chapters and stuff. Yeah, I'm like, I didn't have any of the tools, but I want forums back so that we could have anime signatures. I could have like Mogu, and I could just use my own art and then just spam it with a bunch of random brushes, and then like the stupid font, and then or even like old school Photoshop tutorials on how to do like the font stuff. Can you even do that on like modern Photoshop? Yeah, you make the glitter text and all that kind of stuff. Wasn't the Naruto or Bleach updates take forever? Yeah, basically. You're just kind of stuck. I think Oran came out. I have all the volumes in English. I have the box set, and then I also have the anime art book too. I found that when I was like a long time ago. But yeah. Because I also really like Lovely Complex. And oh yeah, and J-dramas are basically impossible to find too. I don't know why I got really into Princess. And then they had like that one ska opening that I really liked. and basically like it's like I never finished that J-drama because it just wasn't subbed. No one cared. It's just lost in time. And I remember in school we got to basically watch a Yamapi J-drama because the teacher just was like, okay, let's just do that. After we finished, like we went through the whole like Studio Ghibli collection and stuff. Thank you so much for the 10 months, Staple Tuckers. Thank you. Yippee! Thank you so much for being a mock champ. Dude, I think I watched Setokai Yankuni Tomo. It's like I know what that looks like, I'm pretty sure. Setokai. Yeah, dude, I watched it. I watched your subs. Dang. Thanks for your work, man. I appreciate it. I liked it. I thought it was a fun show. Merry Christmas, Olu. Thank you. I watched the other full council show too. I forgot the other one. I don't remember who subbed Setokai Yankuni Tomo. No, Ichizon? Did I watch that one? I also watched Setokai no Ichizon. I don't know why I watch all these Setokai shows. I don't even like the school president vibe. Oh, Haganai? Is it Haganai? No, I didn't watch Haganai. I went through like a... I missed out on some bangers probably. No, I don't know what you mean, fucking beaver. I remember... Yeah. Wait, what was I going on about? Wait, I was actually just extremely trying to not spoiler the book. I was trying not to spoil. I was trying to not spoil freaking Count Zero. Oh shit. Someone shot the guy. Checks in my chat. Yeah, Shot Kid. GG's no re. Yeah, I like Neuromancer more because the motivations were easier to follow. They never... You kind of just have to insinuate what happens, right? Can I talk about Count Zero? It's okay. Basically, if you don't understand... No, fine. Why can't we get, like, the AI that happens in Neuromancer and Cyberpunk? And then we can... Tachikomas are technically AI too in Ghost in the Shell, but instead we get stupid, shitty AI. I mean, when she's done, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Pichu. Okay, so to my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, but basically, after AI merged at the end of Neuromancer with Winterbeard and Neuromancer, they started splitting off, and now they manifest themselves as some sort of I don't know, like voodoo gods, and then they kind of just manipulate humans into doing stuff. And so Varric basically found out that that's a way for him to prolong his life and immortality. Tesla Ashpole basically turns into nothing afterwards, after she sets them. And Mitchell basically is pretty unremarkable in general, but then he starts hearing from the AIs that basically guide him into all of his research discoveries and all this kind of stuff, and led him to attach an implant onto his daughter that can communicate with the AI. Is that the point? Is that really his point? And then I don't know. His daughter was basically a cyber deck. Oh. And then the chip that was fenced from Wig to Finn was a piece of AI. And that's why they wanted Turner. Is that it? Did I understand it correctly? And then I don't know, Neuromancer, silly. I think I like Neuromancer more because it was just it was a little bit more obtuse, but not as heavy on leading on to like the voodoo stuff, because it was hard for me to understand, especially with how William Gibson writes. I'm like further confused. But yeah, okay, spoiler is over, I think. Sure. That was definitely more I don't know, can we have this weird sci-fi romanticized version of AI instead of the current stupid AI that we have? Dude, Microsoft Pilot is so dumb. I'm like, why is AI stupider than me, man? Like, what the hell's wrong with you? Like the worst timeline. Our AIs suck. We don't even have cool AI. The things that they write about in sci-fi, they make us, you know, ask questions and ponder about, you know, stuff. Jima! I hate how sometimes I see really pretty Hachima is MG Crow. God. Mateo Rize Ben. Yeah, sci-fi AI makes RAM cheaper. I also do prefer when the art AI is really crappy and you can obviously tell it's AI, because sometimes I see really pretty art on Twitter and I like it, and then I don't know, sometimes I don't check, but like now you have to click into the profile to be like, oh, I use AI, and I was like, oh, god damn it. I missed it when you can just be like, oh, this person has like 7 fingers, or only has 2 fingers, or like the hair is messed up. Easy AI. I'm just gonna be like, nope. It's basically impossible for me to tell now unless I click on the profile. And I'm like, oh, okay. They say that they use AI, so there's all AI generated. And I'm like, this is such a shame because I thought it was a really nice piece of art. I don't know, I'm sad. Yeah. I also usually go is the fact that the colors are gradients. No, some of them are just like flat chibi art too, which is like, I don't know, you would think. Oh yeah, so I got to play mahjong with my family over the Christmas holiday, and I haven't played in so long that like I couldn't stack the tiles. Couldn't stack it properly. We didn't win fat stacks. Apparently, the way that I was taught, which is I was taught by Grandma Mogu. Grandma Mogu, basically raised us from Souls level mahjong from the get go. Me and my cousin. So we played by gentler and simpler rules and stuff, and in the end, we didn't keep count of the amount and the scoring and
Finally
stuff.
made it to 1 year of being a Mog Champ. Hope you had a great Christmas, Mogu and Mog Champs.
Thank you so much, Mnemonic Nomad. Thank you. Happy 1 year. Happy holidays. Thank you. Yippee. The fingers have grown, not used to, but I also know that like I think Chinese mahjong tiles are bigger than Ricci mahjong tiles. Yeah. I don't think I would know how to play Ricci mahjong IRL. Just because. Sorry, I've been out all day. I literally just throw the tiles into like the ether in the middle and stuff. And can you stack the tiles in Ricci? Like you can do it in like the Chinese mahjongs because you can like force it together and you kind of feel kind of cool doing it. Yeah, the grammar canto way is the way to go, okay? You start from like basically highest difficulty of getting yelled at. And then turns out it's like, oh yeah, you're not playing, you know, with strangers that are like after you and stuff. But I basically won no, so there I was like, oh, what are the rules? And they're basically going like, you can just do whatever. You can have like one Han hands or even no Han hands. And I was like, okay. But then I get greedy and I start building my you know, my mahjong. And then I lost like 2 rounds to Mama Mogu where she Sumo and I was like, and she ate like the world's shittiest hands, and I was like, God damn it, Mom. Yeah, the giant row of 13 and it's only 13 because we didn't play with flowers, but if you play with the full set of mahjong tiles, then you have to stack 18 tiles. And then, yeah. I remember I used to hate the sound of like the mahjong tiles like shuffling and stuff. I used to be like, that's so loud and annoying. I hate it. I want to go home. But now that I can, now that I play it, I'm like, but yeah. We played we basically played all mahjong and stuff like that. The best hand I won was the first hand, which I got just basically full one sleet. What do you call it? 원예색 행무 문판. Let me translate. I got all the dots. It was in it was all, you know, like in 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, and then not 1 2 3 1 2 3, but it was like 1 2 3. I don't know, 2 3 4 7 8 9. Full flush? Full flush? Yeah, I got full flush. And then after that, I kept trying to eat shitty hands, and I couldn't even eat shitty hands, man. I don't know why. I was trying the hardest. You can play mahjong and where winds meet. When was mahjong invented? And then I don't know. Does Richie Mahjong have the thing where you roll the dice to know which stack to cut from and stuff? Is that a thing in Richie Mahjong? I literally only play Mahjong Soul, so I actually don't know how like the things are like. I would be so screwed if I go to like a Richie Mahjong parlor. I'll be like, I don't know what I'm doing. Mahjong Souls automated dice roll. Yeah, I figured. So that, okay, so that's still the same. I'm really bad at counting that one. Yeah, say. Is it like what? 5, 9, 14 is yourself? And you can start like, that's easier for you to count from? Yeah, I also can't count points in Richie Mahjong. But yeah. Now I'm itching. I want to play more Mahjong. I can click the tiles and stuff. I can draw and maybe feel out some of the tiles, but not always. I also feel like it's like a polite thing to say like what you like toss out and stuff. And then I forgot all the shit talking that takes on when playing Mahjong in IRL instead of just spamming stickers. In Mahjong Soul, you'd be like, wow, what the fuck? Why you throw that out, man? You'd be like, damn, this early on? What the fuck are you about, bro? Alright, I see you. And then it's all in Cantonese, and it's all like the most like super slang and stuff, where I'm just kind of like, whoa, yeah, I haven't been talk shit about like this in forever. And then, you know, having to like audibly be like, you know, there's no flashing button for you to be like, oh, you know, you gotta yell it out yourself, man. You gotta be on the lookout too. And no one out there counting. You can't just highlight how many tiles are missing. You can't just be like, oh, there's 2 more of this tile. I can still win. People are gonna throw it out. No auto run, no auto sort. You gotta do that yourself. And then I realized I play Mahjong so much that I keep going like Manji, Hongji, Sokji, or sorry, Manji, dots, bamboos, and then honor tiles. You know how they always go in that order from left to right? For a while I kept sorting all my tiles like that from left to right, and I realized I was like, wait, this is so obvious. Let me just, you know, change up the order a little bit so it's a little bit more fun. I have grown soft, and then you can play mind games too in real life. And then, yeah. Well, the way that we played basically meant that regardless of who loses, basically, whoever deals in to the win pays double, but everyone else pays into the winner too. So like, let's say the person that like fed you the tile has to pay like 2 poker chips. The other 2 at the table also have to pay you 1 poker chip. So it's not just like this one person taking all the losses and stuff. Cause then my auntie started like going like, yeah, the way that like gram you know, grandma Mogu and my grandma would play would basically mean that like you would start folding your hand because you would get scared and stuff, and that's like too high stakes. And I was like, that's how I learned to play. That's how I was taught. Come on, won 2-1 at locals. Are you proud? Did you win anything? Congrats. Is that your first time? Yeah. Are you supposed to go 3-0? How many rounds does it take? Like, you know how it takes me 12 rounds to basically beat the #1 Evo championship of Street Fighter 6 and win $1 million? What if I just get a super easy seed and I just have to beat like like Mickey and Shine and Punk and Artie? Big Bird? That's it. This is like 4 rounds. Like, you know, what if I make it to like 6, like 8 out of 12? You know, I get pretty far. I can't be Punk. Dude, that's Spicy's +1. I don't know if I can do that. Birdie's kind of good though. Spicy's really good, so I don't know if I can, you know. Yeah, what if they start fumbling really hard? What if I don't meet Daigo during my pools? um, yes, because you're playing the Pokemon trading card game, right? Isn't there like an adult division and like a kids division? Like you're not allowed to like beat up like a 5-year-old. That's how it's divided, right? By age group. Is that the League of Legends one? I'd be proud of you. No, the other mock champs are looking at you in slight disgust. Is it because people haven't figured out how to play yet, so they're kind of inting at you? And that's my favorite part of learning um a new kusoge is when people kind of suck, but you find out there's like a really cheap cheese, and then so you can do a really good job of like the game. Like you have easy games, easy GGs. And oh yeah, thank you so much again, everyone, for the Christmas card. Can I show it? Can I show it? I'm gonna show it. Thank you. Merry Christmas, everyone. Do I show it here? I don't know. Like, I appreciate all the doodles. I appreciate all the festive mock champs and all the cute message and nice messages and stuff. It's so huge. I know. Thank you, Tarako, for making a canonically accurate Mogu, getting pinched by Kakali and Athrun. Look at my face. Good accurate, right? You see it? Thank you, Honey, for amazing. I hope you have a wonderful trip to Hong Kong and China. gross expression is just me in default. You guys just don't know it. I should laugh, not like I should have a girlier laugh so it doesn't feel like I'm making that expression always. Teeheehee. Oh yeah, I got a fat ass. The air stuck laugh. Thank you, Annie, for giving me a fat ass. Also, I can't tell. Oko told me, did you draw Sexy Alan? I wanted to ask. I don't think we know who drew Sexy Alan. Oh, Worm drew it. Did I talk about Alan like that? I thought I kept that a secret. How did Annie know? Did I talk about Alan like that from Suddenly Friends? Publicly? I thought I kept that. I thought I kept that on the down low. You tell us? I don't think that was Annie. You guys remember? You guys remember if I this might be Annie because it has like the little K on. Look. Oko told me, did you draw the sexy Alan? Is that you? That you? It's right beside your message. I'm about to make this smaller. Did you draw this? Did you draw this? Did you draw this? Don't just laugh. Answer the question. You're being put on trial right now. Here, you know what? Okay. He just did right afterwards. What the? That's okay. Fine. I just don't remember me objectifying Alan like that publicly. Do I like Alan like that? I don't know why I like Alan like that. Yeah, I'm Moguko, and then this is my face when I talk about, I don't know, Chainsaw Man and Gundam. That's me. Me when I talk about Virgil. Me when I talk about Mads Mikkelsen. And Casey Vive from Chainsaw Man. I know those nostrils are good. Keep them wide. Keep them smelling. But yeah, thank you so much again for the really, really nice Christmas cards. Appreciate it. Thank you for all of the nice... the mock champs and all the cute doodles. Thank you. And all the really, really nice messages. I have you guys as my community. I couldn't ask for a better one. Hope you guys also have a wonderful holiday season. I'm not gonna cry. I'm just getting hungry because we ate at the mall. Y'all are all right, I guess. Oh dude, I was just looking through Twitter to grab the book, to grab like the Christmas card, and there is this a ship post? It's from the New York Post. It says how a bigger looking butt could be a sneaky sign of autism and ADHD. How am I getting clickbait by New York what the fuck is New York Post? I was like, that's not New York Times. And thank you, memers. Thank you. Thank you for the 10 champs. Thank you for the Big 10 gifted. Happy holidays. Yippee. If you got a gifted from Jojora and memers, sorry Jojora, I'm not sorry. Jojora. Wow. Make sure to give thanks. Thank you. Jojora, you. Wow, I sound like that. I sound like the Netflix show. Thank you for the big, I don't know, super fragilistic expialidocious big gifted subs. You sneaky motherfucker did it after I ended my stream. But I still had Katarina on, so I saw it. So thank you, Jojora. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I feel like I gotta read more so I don't know. I'm really grateful, and I feel like I don't really sound grateful enough, and so I'm scared. But I don't know. I have a big ass. Okay, I have a big ass. And you know, perhaps that might be a sign that I'm bad at words. And I'm sorry. Yeah, I saw this. I was like, what the hell? I don't got the riz. Thank you, Jojora. Thank you. Happy holidays. but you know, maybe I'm dummy thick. Thank you. Can I just will myself into having a fat ass cannon, canonically? Yes. I am dummy thick. Also, I wanted to buy stuff from Uniqlo today, but nothing was really on sale at Uniqlo, sadly. I'm a little bit sad about that. Did you find new shoes? No. Mom did though. So, you know, forgiveness for the Onizuka Tigers. Or lack thereof. Welcome. You know people are gonna shop there anyways. Yeah, did you guys do any holiday shopping? You guys get any sick deals? I feel like I have to start preparing and saving money to upgrade my PC. And then I'm thinking like, how much more years can I push my 3080 before are GPU prices just gonna get worse over time? Do I have to upgrade like now? I'm like, but what do I even upgrade to? I'm like, do I upgrade? And then I'm like 50. I know 5070s right now are kind of Sometimes I go on like flash sale. I'm like, do I upgrade to like a 5070? Yeah, right now I think basically the RAM prices, I have to buy like a discounted, not discounted pre-built, but basically the pre-built has to cost, like there is no deal for me to make it worth. Like like I guess like you know how in the past where like you bundled up with like a CPU, motherboard and RAM, and you save like a couple $100 and you're like, okay, cool. But now I'm just trying to go back to like MSRP. They go like, oh, you save $600, but then you look at the price of like the RAM and it's like 800 and you're just like, okay. Yeah, I need like I basically I'm just gonna tank MSRP at the, except for the RAM, not the RAM. Actually, I don't know. How cheap was RAM in Canadian 3 months ago? Do you want secondhand RAM? 32 gigabytes was up 200 Canadian? Fuck. Like DDR5, right? You got 64 for 300? I want to hurt myself. Okay, you guys can stop bragging. I get it. I get it. We can... Okay. Sir, hope you had a nice Christmas and have a nice rest for the holidays. Yeah! I actually went to basically... I went offline. That was nice. And I finally finished a book. And I was like, I can read. Wow, I can read for fun. Fun! I have 32 gigs of DDR4. And I feel like I'm feeling it because every single thing that runs is so unoptimized. Just like hard drive space. It's like, why is every modern game like over 100 gigabytes? I'm like, you guys are just being so greedy and unfair that like I'm constantly being like, I remember thinking I had like 1 terabyte of storage was like, I was like, wow, I'm eating large. Like, oof, I can have all my stuff here. But now everything is like, you have 32 RAM, ma'am? Let me eat like 30 of that just because I can. Nom 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 nom. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, you want to run other stuff? No. No. Too bad. And I feel like that's like that for games too and programs. They're just like, you have 1 terabyte of storage? Yeah, about that. My game is 150 gigs. You're good, right? I don't have DDR5, I have DDR4. Isn't NVMe also gonna get expensive? Isn't everything exploding? And I don't know. I'm like, do I have to upgrade? I remember I used to be able to take like a couple $100 and upgrade my PC every like 3 years-ish. But now my current build, I'm pushing it on to like year 6. I had this built at the beginning of like the pandemic. So I don't know. And I basically got everything for MSRP. I want an AMD CPU. I don't really yeah, right? Yeah, I don't really want to upgrade. Well, no, I need to upgrade because I can feel it right now with since upgrading my PC 5 years ago, then I became a VTuber and all that kind of stuff, then things started getting more demanding. I think if this was just like my personal gaming computer and stuff, I'm fine with pushing it further. But because it's like for streams and stuff, running VTube Studio, running OBS, and running a game, I think just it's a little bit heavy on my system in current times. So I'm like, okay, I need to upgrade, which is why I did the Mogulian commissions. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna come back from vacation and then buy my RAM. And that was the worst decision of my life. But I hurt myself. Do you want to upgrade to DR5 RAM? I want to upgrade to like... I just want to upgrade my CPU, which means like I gotta go into DDR5, right? Thank you so much for the raid, Risa. Thank you, thank you. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome, welcome, Komogu. Thank you, thank you. I hope you had a wonderful stream, Risa. Thank you. I'm just back from my little Christmas holiday with my family, so yeah. I'm just chatting and catching up. Because I want to upgrade my CPU, that means I have to upgrade my mobile, which means I gotta get new RAM. So I'm screwed. No, I'm on like... I don't remember what gen. Hey, what gen is this? And hey, how do you guys know it's 10? Oh, because it says so. The 10 and then the 7. I'm smart. That's why I have glasses on. It's not bad, but it's just showing its age. They changed the naming again? Bro, I hate... Whatever, man. Fuck it. That's why I'm going with AMD. VTubers need more VRAM on GPUs because of assets and stuff? Yeah. That's why I'm like, I think I have to upgrade. But then I'm thinking like if I have to upgrade like my GPU, motherboard, and RAM, at that point I'm just missing like a power supply and a fucking graphics card, and I basically have like a second PC. I'm like, what the hell? I got good pre-builds from Costco. I haven't looked at Costco. I thought we only do... I thought we're kind of screwed as a country in terms of deals. Like, we get Canada Computers and Newegg, right? I don't know if I would use a 2-PC setup. I guess I could give up one of my MVNEs and stick it into the other one. Be like, haha. And then I would just realistically just have to buy like a new power supply unit that is modular. My first PC was a non-modular. I still have the case. I don't think I can fit any modern parts into it because everything is so big now. But it looks like Cthulhu like lives in that PC case. It's kind of funny. Wires, thick wires, tentacle expanding everywhere in that case. And I was like, how did this ever fit inside? Micro Center unfortunately does not exist in Canada. Yeah, the cable spaghetti. Do they still make non-modular? No, I think it's just I still have my first tower and I guess like older PC parts. I still have my 750 Ti and I look at it, I'm like, wow, it's such a little baby. It's just one fan. You cope with Memory Express. I have walked into a Canada Computers once. Yes. Yeah, I think my 750 Ti deserves some rest in retirement. So I can't bear to get rid of it because it has like sentimental value to me because I'm like, it's carried me through many, many years. Just like when I have to let go of my 3080, I'll be like, I don't know, I'll be so emotional. I'm like, I have to give it like a pension or something, right? You know? Finally rest, go back to his wife and kids. I don't know. Are you planning it? No! I hope not. Happy holidays, everyone. Komogu Isanyan. You don't think the 750 Ti, it has grandkids. It hella has grandkids. Don't ruin my hypothetical, canonical lore of my 750 Ti. It is beloved. It's well taken care of. It was loved dearly. Oh my god, it's like the equivalent of like a teddy bear for a kid, but it's my graphics card for an adult. I have sentimental value towards it, okay? Except I can't hug a GPU, it's gonna like hurt me. But I would hug it. Thank you, 750 Ti. Rest well. Yeah, I put in a little stroller and stuff. Make sure it has enough SPF on so it doesn't get sunburned. Is it a pile of thinking sand? I don't know how computer parts work. Yeah, I have so much plushies now. I also have a Miku Haro. It's so over for me. They should have never like combined Miku and Haros. But yeah. I also wanna maybe try finding a Gundam G-Fred. Do you mean like silicon? Because isn't silicon hard to find? Also, I have some kettle corn. I'm gonna go snack on some kettle corn. But yeah, what else? What did you guys do? You guys do any shopping? Is it the same way where like diamonds are made of carbon? You just gotta press it super duper hard. Look, you can find good gun plugs. Like GameStop and Counter Computers? I didn't know that. Oh, I bought some skincare. And I read a post where you guys might be also interested in skincare. So you know what? I don't have much wisdom. I'm gonna preface to say that my skin type is sensitive, gets oily easily, and acne prone. So God hates me. It's one of the sins that I bear. Yeah, sure. What's my skincare routine? I use a gentle exfoliating toner called the swimming pool toner. Does not smell very nice. I think it gently exfoliates instead of like full on. I think when you first get into skincare or you try to take care of your skin, you'll run into acid toners that are like AHA or BHA and stuff and supposed to, you know, target acne or scarring, all that kind of stuff. But I generally found those a little bit too harsh for me. So I use the Equal Berry that's spelled with 2 Q's in equal. And it's called the Swimming Pool Toner. Naming wise, terrible. Brand name wise, also terrible. It's like, why would you typo your own freaking brand? I don't know. I tried so many stuff from The Ordinary. I don't find it particularly effective for me, but it is pretty cheap to experiment on. I think unfortunately skincare is so personal that even if I tell you my skincare routine, it's like you're also basically entering into RNG land. It's like some people I know like love The Ordinary, and yes, swimming pool toner. I know it sounds weird too. I think they use like a fruit acid, so it's a little bit exfoliating. I'm not giving away my 38 to anyone. It's gonna be passed down to me and me only. I die with my 3080. Somebody okayed that name. It's a Korean brand. I am a snail slime girly. I haven't used any salmon semen yet. Not enough. A really popular ingredient. Hold on. I know what I was saying, okay? A really popular ingredient lately in skincare is something called PDRN, which I think is extracted from salmon semen. I too have heard good things about it. So it does like the usual, oh, you know, gets rid of your wrinkles, smooths your skin, all the nice stuff, but I don't know. I just haven't tried it yet. So an ingredient that I really like in skincare is snail mucin. So it's like the snail slime. You know how snails like walk across and they leave like a trail of like slime? That works really well for my skin. And for some reason, somehow, some way, it was discovered that like there was like a component in salmon semen that has really good skincare properties too, and that's where it's supposed to come from. Konnichiwa, mina slimes. Yeah. It's like kono Toronto jugo e kon 今日の言葉は waistsuit? 例えば you put all that slime and salmon sperm on your face? Waistsuit, fam? Waistsuit no imi wa. I don't know how to say that in Japanese. Okay. 繰り返してください。Waistsuit? Yeah? Pretty good, fam. Yes, anything for beauties. You gotta wait a bit, Pichu. I'm sorry. I'm still very interested in trying to talk like I'm from Toronto. I'm glad that they use yes sir, because I also just say yes sir, and that's just copied from a friend. Are you dumb? No 勉強はキャッティ、え？繰り返してください。キャッティI don't really buy my skincare from Sephora because it's really expensive. So the thing about skincare is that if you do get into it, it gets expensive. And it's also basically RNG because your skin type is different from the mock type next to your skin type. So you're gonna end up buying a lot of different random products. And if it doesn't work for you or it breaks you out, you're gonna stop using it, right? And sometimes you just don't have anything to do with it. So it becomes like hand serums or something. I don't know. It just becomes waste. You're just paying money into it. I find that Asian skincare is cheaper to kind of experiment and fuck around with. So it hurts a while a little bit less if you're gonna go and try and buy like 3 things at once. I feel like sometimes they do. But me and my friends all had such different skin types that like it never worked out. Like I could never be like, oh, take it. Like, oh, you love this? Like, yeah, have it. I remember, you know, we would always recommend each other products and be like, oh, I really, really like this moisturizer. Then you go and try and you're like, wow, this is nothing for me. Or wow, this makes me look like a grease ball. Like I'm ready to be like dunked in, triple fried, in and out, super crisp. I haven't tried the salmon semen enough to like shill it to you guys, but snail helps me. Apparently it doesn't help people with like a dust allergy, and I'm thinking like, ain't no way I don't have a dust allergy, but like who knows. I did get marketed to. When I was in Japan, I saw like some face mask that has like PDRN on it. And I was like, I keep seeing this ingredient, so I'm gonna go and try it. So I bought the mask, and I don't know if it does anything yet for me. I don't think glycolic does anything for me. And I don't think, oh, face oils are so... No. No! No to face oils! I hate the feeling. And I remember there was a time where there was like this brand in Sephora that was selling $100 worth of face oil. Oh yeah, another popular ingredient is like the SK2 thingy. That's like a $200 bottle of like really nice smelling water. and stuff. Expensive. I guess it. That's why I'm always so hesitant to talk about skincare and stuff because oh, I think the one thing that helped me the most is that I stopped touching my face. Even when, like, I don't know, when my face gets itchy in public, I'm like, I just tank it. I'm like, my hands are gross. No way those things are getting near me, man. I've been touching like random stuff. I touch my phone. You know, my phone touches other things. Touch doors that other people have touched. Ew! How dare they touch the same doorknob as me? Disgusting! So yeah, I try not to touch my face when I'm out and about. If I could wash my hands, I could, okay? But sometimes you're just outside and you just gotta watch. You just gotta tank it. Sometimes I wipe my phone down with alcohol because it's a placebo in my head that I think I'm doing something. Because like sometimes I have to go and take a call, right? And you put like that dirty ass phone up to like your stupid face and stuff, or like God forbid you drop your phone onto your face when you're just holding it in bed and it hurts and it's full of germs. That's a double whammy. I do carry around hand sanitizer now though. My great aunt and uncle were spraying me down with basically disinfectant during peak COVID. Yeah, I don't Lysol on my phone, but like, yeah. Look, I already memorized the back of like my shampoo bottles. Let me live my life. But, isn't that where like people usually keep like the Pharma Alamax in the bathroom? I remember there at the bookstore there used to be, or even at the grocery store. Because basically, I remember when my parents would go grocery shopping and I had to be there, I would just make a beeline into like the magazine book section, and they could like just take their time shopping for groceries while I would just be like reading. I vividly remember like there are like some books there that are supposed to be like for toilet reading only. Like you kept it in there. TV, thank you. Happy holidays. Is it Reader's Digest? Does Barnes and Nobles let you read their books? Because I know Chapters does. They do not care if kids go in there and just read a couple of books. I don't think you would finish it in time, but like... I know there's like a reading area for them where you can just literally just crack a book open and Oh yeah, manga. I know the Canadian Barnes& and Noble equivalent has a really large manga section now too. I'm like, wow. I remember when it's just like a teeny tiny section. Kids have it so easy to be a freaking weeb. It's not even fair. It's like impossible to be a weeb back then. Why is there cards in the manga section? Some are sealed. I know they... Japanese bookstores usually don't let you read it, right? Or they give you like a little... I remember that there's always like a little sample thing. A little pamphlet, like a preview where you can read a couple of pages. Yeah, you can definitely just go into like the bookstore now and read manga and stuff. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, but I remember, yeah, Reader's Digest. Is it Farmer's Almanac? I'm like, what the hell? Why do I want like a book for farmers? Has anyone actually read those books? What are they? Are they just like fun little like factoid books that you read on the toilet? I remember reading some of like the Archie comic books. And yeah, I also had a Guinness World of Records too. So it wasn't anything about to do with bathroom eating. It was literally just actually like a farmer's almanac. I read the entirety of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World at a bookstore without paying for it. Is this a hot take? I recently rewatched Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and I'm still not into it. It's not for me. I'm not trying to be Ramona Flowers. Who the hell said I was? I was also too old for Diary of a Wimpy Kid too. I don't think Manic Pixie Dream Girl is my favorite. People mainly bought the almanac for its upcoming weather trend predictions. People swear by them to this day. Is it like horoscopes before farmers? That's kind of sick. Well, I do the same thing. I make Mama Mogu watch the New Year's zodiac predictions, and I ask her if I need like a jade animal for protection. And some years she'll give me a she'll give me a little jade animal and be like, you gotta keep this on you to ward off bad juju. Over in your scholastic book fairs, scented erasers, pencils, books of all sorts. I liked Roald Dahl a lot as a kid. Gel pens, yeah. I don't think I like the movie movie when I first watched it, and then I rewatched it, and I was like, this still isn't really. I'm not really into it still. I don't know. Just something about it doesn't hit right for me. Oh, I do have like a whole entire bag full of English shoujo beat. What I wouldn't give to go back to magazine subscriptions, man. I begged Mama Mogu for the subscription to Shoujo Beat. I want to have magazines, man. Like fun little magazines. Why? No. I want little fun magazines to read in the bathroom. I think it's fun. I think I actually randomly at an airport bought the last volume of Mental Floss, and I thought that was kind of just like a fun little magazine, like pop psych. I don't know. Don't you want to do those silly little quizzes at the end? They'd be like, which lip gloss flavor are you? If you got mostly A's, you're strawberry flavored. If you got B's, you're peach flavored. If you got C, you're green apple flavored. And it means that you're strong and independent. But I don't want to go on BuzzFeed. I want it in a little magazine. With cute little, I don't know, graphics. Thank you so much for the 12 years, Meep. Thank you. Happy anniversary. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Happy holidays. Read National Geographic? I've never read it. Oh yeah, they had samplers in them too. I don't know. And like fun little articles, I guess. But now, oh god, what if that's like AI generator or something? That'd be scary. Did you get your reading done in the bathroom? No. I was basically just, I was like, you know what? I really want to finish and I have some free time. My brain doesn't feel overwhelmed. I want to try and finish Count Zero. And so I finished Count Zero, but I think I'm gonna read Snow Crash next because you guys tell me it's an easier read and I can turn my brain off even faster. Cause basically, reading William Gibson takes a bit of effort. Because reading Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep was like a walk in a park. I was like, ooh. That was just like, wee. But like when I read William Gibson books, I'm like, give me a second, I have to perhaps I might consume books in the same manner as I consume other media, but I'm like yum 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 yum. I indulge myself. Like if you don't stop me, I'll take like gigantic bites out of yummy food and stuff. I'm shoveling giant bites, you know, I'm not chewing before, chewing in between, I'm just swallowing and, is it gluttony? Kind of like gluttony, right? No, cause I don't want to read Game of Thrones. I do actually have volumes of The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings trilogy. That I bought for myself over summer vacation after I graduated high school and I was going to go to university, and I was like, I have free time now. I want to try reading these books. What the fuck was I so? Who did I think I was? Who did I think I was? Ridiculous. I didn't know myself. I was just performative token. Book purchaser. I don't even know where they are. No, I do know where they are. I know where they are. Isn't the Count of Monte Cristo like 1,000 pages or something? That thing is thick. I also think I bought a copy of Catch 22 as well. What was I doing, man? Like, you're fucking 17. Get over it, bro. I'm not understanding. I know Monte Cristo is a sandwich, but I can't say that in context of knowing the book. No, this was like ages ago, and it was part of some kind of deal at the bookstore, going like, you know, you can buy like 3 books for 20 bucks from this section. I was like, and I was being a pretentious little fucking hot-headed teenager, right? So I was like, I've heard of this book before. I'm gonna go and buy it, and I'm gonna read it. Never fucking touched it. To me, Catcher in the Rye was there for me when I was 13 and 14-ish. And I out-edged Lord Catcher in the Rye, so I was like, whatever. Yeah. Is it permanent trauma? Is that bad? Happy holidays. Yeah, isn't the Count of Monte Cristo super big? How many pages? Count of Monte Cristo. 1,000 pages. 1,300. How can you become a sociopath? Also, the Hobbit books, the Lord of the Ring books that I have are like the teeny tiny paperbacks that are like thick as hell, and I was thinking like, if they were at least like normal book size, I think I would be less intimidated by the thickness of it. What is the Count of Monte Cristo about? Why does he get a sandwich afterwards? Is it like Don Quixote? There's a whole entire like gigantic store franchise in Japan called Don Quixote, and how come that never inspired anyone to read the book Don Quixote? What is it even? I don't even know what it's about. I know what the store's about though. They have a little theme song. I had a phase of reading famous seal books because my dad would pay me 50 bucks if I finished one book. Wait, that's what you chose? Like famous people biographies? I don't know. I know Don Quixote is also based on a book too, isn't it? There was a bunch of murders that had Catcher in the Rye in their possession. But I mean, Catcher in the Rye was also in Ghost in the Shell. I'm not... What do you mean? I was there. I don't know. I'm not well read in any way. And I would never claim to be. I'm probably underread. Is that a thing? Happy holidays, IPN! Hope you're enjoying some good holiday season and eat some good food and all the nice stuff. Thank you. God, you guys are such disloyal mock champs. The moment someone else cooler comes on, you guys are like, hi, Ian. Whatever. Okay, leave. Okay, what about me? What about me? Hi. 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 Life lessons and stuff from those books? I don't know. I also read a lot of trash as a kid. I read like Gossip Girl in high school. My vocabulary did not improve in any way, because you would think I would sound a lot more well read, but I read a lot of just trash teenage stuff. Damn, you're already kissing my mock champs? Yeah, you can do that. Whatever. Never mind. I was gonna say something rude, but it's the holidays, so I won't. I read Sloth. Yeah, I did read Sloth. I was really like, what if one of you guys have like Mono or something? Stop passing it around. You guys are all gonna get sick at the same time. Can you get vaccinated for Mono? Oh no! No! Mogu! Oh yes. Oh yes. Maybe I should drive. Maybe I should listen to audiobooks because I'm sick of my Spotify playlist. Spotify doesn't know me well enough. I want to listen to chiptune. Fucker. I don't want to listen to K-pop Demon Hunters. God. I love them. Happy holidays, Carl. I hope you also have a good one. We got to eat lots of good food too. And all the nice stuff. That work? That's how you say mono? Mono? Like monorail? More Christmas close to what the? What's your last name? Scar, like Scrooge? Did you not get visited by 3 ghosts? I'm 1. You only got to visit 2 more. Am I the ghost of Christmas? I don't know the ghost of Christmas past, if I had to be honest. You're over 3 supermodels? Right here, buddy! Look up! Eyes up here! God! Men, shake my head. Happy holidays, Sean! Were you playing Fatal Frame? I need to buy Fatal Frame. My mock champs have generously gifted me funds to buy Fatal Frame. Oh no, you're joking. Hello, Gushine. Happy holidays. I'm sorry about the keychain. Am I buying the DLC? Or I don't know. Oh, you guys want me to buy Maiden of the Black Water, right? Is that the Gunnar one? Happy holidays, but you aren't sorry? You don't know that. Mask of the Lunar. Oh shit, okay. Sorry. You can't say that to me, Shine. February is also Chinese New Year. Maiden is Gunnar, Mask is a different one. Okay. Wait, Maiden... Is both Maiden and Mask Gunnar? is great. It's a Slurpuff. Why did Pokemon name a Pokemon Slurpuff? Ask is going good too. Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to run around in a little bikini taking photos of not so sexy ghosts. But I'm sexy, so that counts, right? I want to run around with like my wrist up. You know what I'm talking about? Like the little. Oh no! Like my wrist all the way up to like my head, and I'm just swinging them left and right. Oh no! I'm running away, sexy ghost. Yeah, that's my ideal of a funny horror game. Running around in an abandoned tennis-filled building in a swimsuit. You're never getting old. Well, actually, no, that's not true. If I can think of a funny way to incorporate into a bit, you might be seeing her again. Until then, she's locked back up into the dungeon. I'm Youngu. I'm 18 forever. 19 forever? 21? 9, 8, 8, 8. There's a dungeon? No? Less of a dungeon, just... Cyberspace Matrix. See a space cowboy. Don't be a Wilson. But I can drink at 19. Steam version of Maiden isn't very spicy. I watch Cowboy Bebop. No. People like the dub for that, right? Isn't there, what's that one? Space opera anime that the girl from Hyoka randomly cosplayed as? I don't remember. Space Station? Legend of the Galactic Heroes? Was that it? Never watched that one either. Is Hyoka your favorite anime? Kini narimasu. Can't be pretty like that, but you know, you get the point. That was your favorite anime. Ooh, I think a Mogu core anime is Violet Evergarden, but I've never watched it. Surprisingly enough. What we should do is watch Chainsaw Man Rezi. It's fine because Japan also really loves Chainsaw Man Rezi movie. Let's go to Odaiba. We have to watch a fireworks show to Jane Doe and Iris Out. I haven't watched like the BB anime. I don't know. Born High School Host Club is my favorite anime of all time. Peak, top, goat, number one. Number one, I die on this hill. It's not a hill, it's a mountain. It's the Himalayas. It's Mount Everest. Yeah, the robot one. I forgot what it's called. I think I remember crying at the end of every episode of Your Lion Ape Pro. Shigatsu something. I don't remember. I don't know. I watch Ping Pong, the anime. That one's a good one. I like Yuasa. Oh, Shigatsu wa Kimi no Uso. I was like, I also got emotional watching the shogi one. Sangatsu no Lion. Ryan. Ryan? Anyone going to the Violet Evergarden concert? I want to go to a near concert if it comes by, and an Arknights concert. March comes like a lion. Yeah. I thought if there was like some kind of cat version shogi with like the songs and stuff, maybe I could understand what was going on. But like, honestly, when they tried to explain to me like what's going on in shogi, my brain is like, that's nice, honey. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know how to play chess. I hope those mock champs had a wonderful time at the near concert once upon a time. And happy holidays in my safe zone. Thank you for dropping by and hanging out. Ooh, I watched like 2 seasons of Chihaya Furu too. No, I don't know how to play Hanafuda. That's not Hanafuda, that's something else, isn't it? Isn't there also an anime about Hanafuda? Chihaya Furu plays like the oh, Karuta. Yeah. What else am I missing? Black Lagoon? I don't know why I'm really scared of Black Lagoon. Cause isn't there like a hentai that's also that sounds kind of familiar to Black Lagoon? Bible Black? Is it? Oh. I don't know. Nakamori-san self-reported. Joking. Ah, wow, you guys you're like, oh yeah, you know like that one actress in Yakuza? You know she's really pretty, and then you guys just start just sprouting a bunch of adult names. I'll be like, oh yeah. And I don't know. I watch Summer Wars. I like Summer Wars. Yeah, knowing all the MGS poster model names, you could be like, yeah, she has 2 kids now. I'll be like, how'd you know that? I watch Shinsekai Yori. Thank you so much for the raid, Anthony. Thank you. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome. Happy holidays. Come on, everyone. My name is Mogu. I also went on a little bit holiday vacation, so I'm back and I'm just catching up with my community. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Get some good rest and all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yippee! Welcome. I watched Shiki. My take is that Shiki sucks. Yeah, that's my Is it a hot take? It's not a hot take. Shiki made no sense. If I recall, you know what? I'm gonna save you guys 20 times 26. 30. Oh, I can't do the math. 52. 520 minutes of your time? It's a vampire anime. So what it is that basically there's like a vampire family that lives up top of like a mansion, and below said mansion is like a small little Japanese town, and then they mess up and they accidentally start infecting the town, and they also coincidentally started blocking off all the exits out of town so people can't leave said small little town, and they began hunting down and turning everyone into vampires. And I thought, like, you're just running out of you're gonna run out of like food. What are you gonna do? I'm like, you're so stupid. Like, this isn't gonna work. I'm like, why would you do that? Welcome, welcome. There wasn't enough humans. I'm like, it would be like, oh, you have a nice little, like, I don't know, farm full of animals and stuff, and then you decide, you know what, I'm gonna start killing all these animals and food, and like, and I'm gonna be left with like no alive animals, and it's like, where am I gonna get my food from? I'm like, I don't know. You should have thought of that before you killed all of them. Yeah. And so I was like, wow, this is so stupid. I liked another though. That was fun. That was a fun ride. Shiki was not a fun ride. Oh yeah, I don't know if I said this, but I probably already told you guys, but I went on the Spy Family VR headset roller coaster ride at Universal Studio Japan, and that was a really scary ride. Oh, okay, I did say it. Okay. They seat you into the ride, and then they put the headset on you, and then basically that was kind of scary to me because I'm like, I've never like lost my senses like that. You know what I mean? Like, I never was not able to kind of just, I didn't know my surroundings anymore because, you know, in in I went, and now I'm seeing like Anya and I forgot that dude's name, and we're in the back of like a school bus, and I was like, I don't know where the track goes. I can't hear anything other than like Anya and Lloyd and Yor saying stuff to me, and I'm just like, and then like, I guess I never really thought about it, but I rely heavily on like my like visually to like not be scared of like roller coaster rides. I really like roller coaster rides a lot. I have tons of fun on it, but then I realize sometimes I get a little, excited and stuff for the rides, but I'm not really scared because I guess I rely heavily on like my vision of like what the track looks like and where it's gonna take me, so I don't get freaked out too much. But when you're strapped into VR, they can just take like a sharp turn and change the scenery, and you're just like, whoa, or like they drop you and you're going down a quick descent and you're just like, like, I can't see that really, like that's not what I'm like, I can't tell because I can't see the tracks. So yeah, that was a really exciting experience. Very new. I hope you have a really boring day at work tomorrow, Mnemonic. That sounds like a hex, but it's not. I know I'm sure it's really busy. To work during the holiday season. I hope you get the big, fat holiday paycheck multiplier. Surprisingly, that is not the motion sickness that got me. The motion sickness that got me was... Do you guys know about the California Soaring ride in California Adventure in Disneyland? It's a pretty, tame ride. It seats, like, probably upwards to, like, 100 people per turn, I guess. You sit in like a chair and it moves you, and there's like a giant screen that surrounds you, and like sometimes they like spray like, well, the giant screen has you basically go buy scenery and stuff, and it's like when you go by trees, they like spray you with like a car freshener smell. And then when you go by the beach, it's like a coconut salty smell, just to really like be like, ooh, you're soaring all over the world and stuff. Okay, we wrote the equivalent of that at Fuji Q, so it showed you scenery of Fuji Q, but then for some reason, they wanted to visualize you being seated doing like a 360 and just spun, like visually that's what like you're kind of getting, and I was and that gave me motion sickness. I was like, this is like the most tame ride ever, because in reality you're not really moving a lot, you're just kind of like going, it's not very much, it's like minimal in terms of like speed or like, I don't know, excitement and stuff. But that spinning, like visual spinning, because I was not, because you're not actually spinning, right? But like it just kind of feels like it because of like the screen, that's what's showing you and stuff. And I had to like look up to like orient myself. Because I got super motion sickness from it, and I was like, I can't believe this is a ride that got me feeling not so good. It was like the most tame ride. It was, hey Janaika, and that actually spun you up and down. Teehee. Hey Janaika. And then the Fujiyama. That one was so much fun. I love Fujiyama. The more extreme rides were actually, I was way more fine with. It was literally that like Fujisan version of soaring. No, it's Fujiyama. That's the ride. That's the ride name. It's a giant roller coaster. And it goes, whee! I don't know how else to describe it. Yeah, I got a good look at Fuji-san. He wasn't people shy. He's not people shy when it's winter time, which is also very, very cold. Whee! Regardless, I ate ice cream at Fuji-san or Fuji-Q. Yeah, I got a real close look, and I was like, that's so much. I was like, yeah, that's really nice. I don't care. Ice cream is for all seasons, regardless of, like, I don't know. Yeah, seasons and weather. I can't help it. I just like, I don't know, I like... Weren't you super sick though? I was not super sick during then, and then I got super sick again. I think I recovered a little bit, and then I ate, and I got too cold at Fujikyu, and that kind of owned me. So, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Yeah. With how I was traveling, I kind of started off the day always at like not full HP. Is all I'm gonna say. And I'm also pleasantly surprised that I'm not... I can... No, I'm pretty weak, but somehow I summon strength when needed. I'm like, I don't know how to describe this. I'm just like, yeah. Yeah. I'm like, huh. Because there's gaps between the subway train and the platform that you gotta lift it off. You gotta lift the luggage off, man. Even if you think you can't, you have to lock in. And I locked in, and I was like, damn, I didn't know I could do that. But basically, I was kind of not full. Yeah, I had lots of fun and stuff. Yeah, basically, we rode the swings that go super high up and stuff, and it was super cold. And basically, me and Mint were just screaming and. But it was really nice scenery though. Eating mouthful of like cold winter mountain wind made me really want to go like sledding or something. Yeah. I want some mac and cheese. But yeah. Anyways. What you guys do for the holidays? I hope you guys had fun. Hope you guys got to eat some good food. I got to eat some yummy roast beef. Really wanted to eat or not really want to eat. You bought RG Shiny. You built an RG Shining Gundam? Is that the Shining Finger one? I want to try tamales. One time, Solex was asking Gal, where do you buy tamales from? And then Gal's just like, I don't know, it's just always like homemade, man. I was like, oh, it's one of those kind of food where it's just impossible. I want to have tamales. Yeah, I know, man. You gotta make them. It has to be like offered to you. Eat yummy burger at Medieval Tavern. Did you go to Medieval Times, Jojoro? I'm so jealous. Dude, it's a dinner and a show. Hey. No, something similar? Did you get a dinner and a show though? They got horses? They got jousting? Yeah, I was hanging out with Mama Mogul and Papa Mogul a little bit too. And aunties and uncles and stuff. Had a big family mala hot pot followed by copious amounts of gelato. Ooh. Wait, does that mean like your whole entire family actually eats spicy food? We got some bards and a wine monk? What's a wine monk? Like, he drinks wine and then he's like really good at doing monk stuff? I can't buy tamales from an old lady's trunk where I am. I've never seen that happen. I have seen, what is it? I've seen baklava being sold casually. Um, he just delivers some special wine. Oh. You do know monasteries make wine and other types of alcohol, right? No, I thought they're just devout and very pious individuals to whatever religious denomination they belong to. I don't know. Aren't they just like married to the big guy upstairs? Like, this is like churches, right? Like, how am I church? Do churches brew alcohol? Is that what you're about to tell me? Is that where the... I don't know, Jesus turned water into wine. Why can't... Why can't the priest? Why can't the Pope? Dude, that would be such a good little... Is that a thing? Is there Pope wine? No, but I feel like it's a good souvenir gift if you ever go to the Vatican. Like, each pope has their own signature wine and stuff. I don't know. I'm just saying, if Jesus turned water into wine, why can't the most pious and devout, I don't know, believer and chosen one? But if churches brewed alcohol during the prohibition, wouldn't that mean there would be like the one place where you would be allowed alcohol? Just like how they don't get taxed and they'd be raking in cash? They fucked up. Whatever, not my problem. I don't get a cut of that. They can take that historical L, I guess. They've been brewing alcohol since the 1st century, really? I thought back then you drank alcohol because it's cleaner than water or something, right? No. Oh, they need it for communion? That just reminds me of, I don't know why, this just all reminds me of like Fate Strange Fake. And when is the next episode of Strange Fake coming out? Huh? 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 I need Gilgamesh and Enkidu. Give me. Soon? Why so many? Is it because Ufotable is busy doing Kimetsu no Yaiba and that's why we're not getting Strange Fake? Are they doing Strange Fake? I forgot. January 3rd? Okay. I also like the new girl in
survived
Strange
hosting
Fake.
Christmas dinner at my place.
Thank you so much for the 4 months, David. Thank you. Thanks for being on Longchamp. Happy holidays. I'm glad you survived. But there was lots of cleanup. I hope cleanup wasn't too bad. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know why somehow talking about Brewing alcohol, I just think of Strange Fake, and I don't know why I associate it like that. Because I don't think Strange Fake has anything to do with brewing alcohol. I think because I'm thinking of like, okay, hold on. Hear me out. I'm thinking of it like this. I'm like, bring alcohol, ancient, um, and how like back then, you would brew like what's the mead, which is like honey alcohol and stuff. And I was like, isn't that during like the Mesopotamian times? And I was like, that's when Gilgamesh was. And therefore, yeah. That was my line of thinking. I was like, when's my next episode? And now I'm thinking, is Kimetsu no Yaiba really delaying my episodes of Strange Fake? Is it? And if so, can we trade? Well, I guess Kimetsu no Yaiba it's almost gonna be over and stuff. I don't know. I know I was playing through like a bit of Fate Remnant too, and I was having a lot of fun with that. I really like the art style, and I think as much the only complaint about that I have about Apocrypha is the sound leveling. But I think Klarna is so cool. I know a lot of characters in Apocrypha I like. Demon Slayer arc should be on the final arc if I believe so. If I recall correctly. They're in the Infinity Castle, so Ufotable can be free soon. Free to give me more fate. Strange Fake is not done by Ufotable? Who's it done by? Strange. Why can't I spell fake? Strange Fake. Oh, this is like a where winds west winds where's blah. Oh, it's done by A1? Oh, you know what's a surprisingly really well animated anime? It's like the samurai kid samurai anime. The elusive samurai. I watched the elusive samurai. I thought that was pretty good. Yeah. I thought that was really well animated, and I like the ending song. I have not watched To Be Hero. I have not watched Solo Leveling. Oh, my aunt was asking me what anime is good, and she got recommended Solo Leveling, and I was like, that's slop. And she's like, what does slop mean? And I'm like, trash? I did tell her to watch Apothecary Diaries. Oh yeah, Moku Memers, thank you for dropping by. Thank you. Well, I enjoy slop too. I am also a slop enjoyer, but I think, well, she's also the type to apparently be 100 hours into Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the second game. Yeah, I don't know. I have nothing against slop anime, but then, you know, she's missing out on like Dungeon Meshi and Frieren, right? Like, come on. Come on. You gotta check out Dungeon Meshi. Dungeon Meshi is so good. No, she's not gonna watch Oron. This auntie is the one that watched that like I got to basically play or watch her play through like DMC 1, 2, and 3. I'm also very behind in anime too, but I don't know. I don't know if I would. Oh, rewatching all of Hunter x Hunter also seems like quite a task. Your mom watching Toradora? Ooh. I actually have a. Okay. I'm full of hot takes lately. I don't actually remember how Toradora ends or anything like that. I just remember the one fight scene. I also, despite the Rie Kugimiya tsunderes being like popular, peak back then with like Taiga and Louise and Shauna and well, I forgot. Those were like the main three, right? Yeah, Taiga versus Sumire. I remember that fight scene so much because I love it so much. I did not like that. I don't like the Rie Kugimiya tsunderes. And I can hear it in my head. It'd be like, Ryuji! And I'm just like, oh, this is this is giving me like flashbacks and not the good kind. Or like in Shana. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have like I do not associate it positively. I know everyone's like, oh, it's so cute. And then Ryuji's name sounds so much like Yuji's name in Shana, and then I forgot that Zero Zone Tsukaima's MC's name. But like when she screams their name, I'm just like, oh. And then like violently beats on them, and I'm just like, oh. I don't think this is cute. Kawaii kunai. Merry Kuri! Merry Kuri Azir! Thank you! Happy holidays! I remember liking the opening and ending songs for Shakugan no Shana. I even watched through like 3 to 5 seasons of Zero no Tsukaima. At least 3 seasons of... I can confidently say I watched 3 seasons of Zero no Tsukaima. God knows why. I also watched through 3 seasons of Shakugan no Shana. Okay. Yeah, I'm like, hey, this was in the trenches, okay? If you were not there, why would you willingly get yourself to watch 3 seasons of Zero no Tsukaima, okay? That's how you know kids these days. They got it easy. Oh my god, the Tula Ru. I never watched that one, I don't know why. Sometimes it would just be hard to watch, or not hard to find the stuff that you wanted to watch. I remember watching all of the Disgaea anime. And I watched oh, I forgot. It was like I think it was like a pink hair angel girl, and she lived with a family down in Earth, and it's called Kami-sama something. Guru waru, guru waru, do 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 do. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. I watched Minami K too, and I think that was like pre cute girls doing cute things almost. The world only God knows. No. I forgot. I remember the opening song. It starts off with an electric guitar, and then da 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 da. Oh, Kami-sama Kazoku. I watched Kami-sama Kazoku, and I wonder if they can even content ID this song if I play it. An old one. YouTube.com. I really like the opening. I remember that. If I wanted to do that, how would I do this? I can go to here and go to here. Oh, go to here. Oh, Tofu. Hey Tofu, do you know this song? Okay. Happy holidays, Tofu! Yippee! I don't hear shit. Dude, give me a second. God! Sorry! I'm not sorry. I really like this opening. Fine, this only has 127k views, 15 years old. that like going viral again? Iris out, do 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 do. Oh my god, it has autoplay. It's auto-playing into No Game No Life. No, it's too popular. People's gonna get content ID'd, man. Why did it autoplay to that? That's crazy. You don't do that. YouTube, stop it. I don't remember. Hey, I had fun. I had fun. I had fun with No Game No Life. I don't care. I'll say it. That was peak slop for me. It was like, what if we just held our breath? And it was like, whoa! Oh yeah, Bimbo Gami was a lot of fun too. I also really liked Bento. No, cause I don't use the opera. It's gonna, after the No Game No Life opening, it wants to play me Gurenge. I've never actually had to say that title out loud. Da 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 da. Was it so? I'll spend all 30 nights staring into the sky. And then Mob Psycho, and then Soul Eater opening 2, Paper Moon, Origami, Yamada and the Seven Witches, didn't watch that. Colors by Flo, Black Butler, Lenas. Psycho is good. And Paper Moon is also super good too. Yeah, it is Soul Eater. Did you hear a Mahjong is freezing to death in Oimo car? No! Why? I don't know. I also like Soul Eater. I don't like Sakura Pet no Kanojo. No. No. No ski. I did not like that one. I know every guy loves Sakura Soul no Pet no Kanojo. I know. I see you. I see both of you. I don't care. I know I'm saying sacrilege. I'm gonna speak my truth. Oyamo Gusalax. I think the main character girl was too much for me. I'm like, that's not cute. However, I'm gonna double down and be like, I like Darling in the Franxx. Not the ending. No, no. Darling in the Franxx was the first anime where the the main character and the love interest just constantly showed a lot of like PDA, and I was like, is that allowed? They're just like holding hands and like kissing. I was like, what the fuck? No way! That cannot be real. And then they'll be like, I love you, darling, and they'll be like, yeah, me too, smooches, and then the sloppiest kisses ever, and I'm just like, yeah. They were, yeah, beating each other, like, I was like, in my anime? No way. And that's why I have a soft spot for it. And that's why I was like, whoa, they're showing affection. Because, you know, in my shoujo anime, At the most, you get like a hand holding and maybe like eye contact, prolonged eye contact. What was my entry into Mecca? Um, if I show you, no, no, that's like seed. It is seed. No, no, I actually watched. Oimo hates this one. Aldenoa Zero. I'm trying to say it the same way she does. She says it in the most complicated manner possible. I'm just like Aldenoa Zero, and she's like Aldenoa Zero. I like I like season 1 of Aldenoa Zero. I didn't care that MC was basically Gary Stu plot device. Sloan or something. Then season 2, that was oof. I thought it was nice that they did like the Let Justice Be Done, though the heavens fall and stuff. I thought season 1 was fun. Yeah, of Aldonoa Zero. No, I think she adds some extra like consonants into that. Yeah, me and Malta tried to watch Valvrave. But we couldn't get into ship posting each other with it, so we didn't. We want to watch Wicked together though. I heard Valvrave is fun too. Yeah. That one, but I don't think I mind Gen Little Bucci's writing. I have something against the guy that wrote the Franks ending. It's not him, it's someone else. I'm like, this guy, I need to talk to him. I just wanna, you know? Oh yeah, I always thought Owari Seraph, the production value was too high for whatever it felt like to be way overly ambitious in terms of like scale of the anime. The latter part, just nice little talk. I don't know what else. I think Aldnova Zero got me into, not got me, but that was my entry. That was my entry into mecha anime. Star Wars doesn't count, right? No, no. Does Transformers count? Does Metabots count? No? Okay. No, I'm just I'm just double checking, okay? What about Transformers? They transform into robots and they're from space. They're robots in disguise. Guys. I remember really liking Metabots. I also remember the 4Kids Shaman King opening. And I realized it's just them saying Shaman King over and over again. Digimon, digital monsters. Oh, I remember people liking the girl with the short blue, green, mint colored hair from Eureka 7. And of course, the iconic Pokemon song. isn't and I think one of my favorite songs comes from like a mecha anime that I've never watched. I think it's the ending song of it too. Brave Saffron or something. Uh yeah. I know that's mecha, right? And I guess that's oh wait, Code Geass. Code Geass is my first. I don't know Sozo no Aquarium. Everyone just knows the each one and ishite. I'm not hitting those notes. Okay, yeah, no, Code Geass is my first mecha anime. Sorry, I completely forgot about Code Geass. I really like Bravern. That was kind of recent. Um, dun 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 dun, Bravern. I thought that was fun. Yeah. And okay, here's my other crappy takes. I don't care that the movie Code Geass retconned the anime ending Code Geass. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't care. As long as I get my fua fua uh cutesy ending, I don't care how many like jumps it needs to get there. I didn't watch the sequel. Oh yeah, they're finally releasing Walpurgis Night for Madoka. Have you watched Inan Senon? Is that the one with I have the units in Azir Lane. Walmart Night? Yeah. Walpurgis Night? Home Run Chan. Home Run Chan, my beloved. I didn't care too much for Mami or Sayaka in... Is that her name? Sayaka in Madoka? Yeah. I think if I rewatched Madoka, I would probably have a different opinion. But when... Okay, Sayaka kind of had it coming. Is what I remember thinking when I first watched it. And I thought it was the saddest thing is that she basically threw it all away for a dude that didn't even like her. And I was like, girl, what are you doing? Yeah. Then, you know, I say this and you guys are like, but I really like Himeno from Chainsaw Man. I love Himeno from Chainsaw Man. I don't care if she's. I think not people don't like Himeno. I like Himeno. She's so pathetic. She has no self-respect. That is correct. I like Himeno though. I think someone put it succinctly. Fujimoto writes women like they're people, and that's why I think I like them a lot. You know, they're not just kind of they've got their own stuff all going on at the same time, and I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I remember that Fujimoto's a movie nut. I'm also not a movie. I'm not a movie guy. I'm also not. I want to watch When Harry Met Sally. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas, Mockbird. Thank you, React Man. I also hope you had a wonderful Christmas and happy holidays, everyone. I think I would like to watch the Gundam movie by Hollywood for fun. I wouldn't expect much out of it, but I'll watch it. Yeah, I had roast beef, and I had sushi, and I had yummy salad, and mushrooms, because I love mushrooms. And then I had really good ravioli, and I also, it's like grandfathered in tradition, and so I'm very biased, but, every year when we would host, well, no, we would host, but, my great aunt would host, like, the Christmas party dinners and stuff, part of, like, the, I guess, potluck kind of thing, me, or Mama Mogu would always bring over, like, the DQ log cake, which is basically just vanilla soft serve, chocolate soft serve with, like, a layer of fudge and cookie. And I really, really, really like it. That is, like, it's also nostalgic to me. I'll even watch the Street Fighter movie with the Hollywood stars that I only know, like, one of them. I'm never gonna learn how to make it. It's soft serve. I feel it's like Slopkino. I gotta give it up to War of the Worlds with with Ice Cube. That was an unexpected master. Holy Peem, absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. You gotta give it respect. It's such a good time. Oh my god, I love that movie. Peem. It was Peem. That was... I thought that was, like, the best movie to come along in a very, very long time. Until Chainsaw Man Reze movie. Then I was like, okay. Yeah. Do you think Kojima's gonna contact Ice Cube to have him in a movie? Cameo in his next game? When are we gonna get Kojima's commentary on... I want Kojima's opinion on War of the Worlds 2025. Yeah, I need it. I would also prefer Fujimoto's too. Just for fun. Should have been me. I should have been an extra in that movie. I could have played the part, and then maybe Kojima would hit me up, and I'm some kind of NPC in Death Stranding 3. I missed my chance. I gotta get myself into an artsy fartsy film. I wonder if, like, I don't know. I think Timothy Chalamet's been trying to do it, but he hasn't been able to. Yeah, I want my stupid... Mari _Ian! Happy holidays! Welcome, Fincells! Welcome! Is it Mari _UK? You got some chips with them fish, mates. Welcome, welcome everyone. Happy holidays. Hi Mogu, come Mogu, Chriskin. Thank you so much for all the follows, everyone. Happy holidays. I also was on a little holiday break, so I'm just kind of chatting and catching up with chat. I hope you guys had a good one. Thank you so much, Mari. I hope you had a good stream. Hope you get some good rest and all the good stuff. Thank you, thank you. It was, but she's back. I saw her and I was like, ooh. I want to know how her trip to the UK was. It sounds interesting because she's just like, from her title, it sounded like she had some interesting stories. No, I just thought she had some interesting stories from it. You said London was mid AF? Really? I figured it'd be fun with like the museums and stuff. Cute hands? Hey, thank you. Thank you so much for all the follows. Oh, I was busy trying to come up with how I can show up in Nick's Kojima game by starring in an artsy fartsy film that hopefully he appreciates, and I get called up and I'm like an NPC in the next Death Stranding game. Don't you want to go to the British Museum full of stolen artifacts? Or is it just me? That was so funny. I still remember going to a museum with like a Chinese coworker, and like we were looking at like different like artifacts and stuff from different countries and whatnot, and then she'd always be like, the Chinese already did it like 2,000 years ago before they did, and I was just like, okay, that's nice, dear. I'm like, I don't know how to reply to that. I'm like, okay. And then she's like, oh, this is just taken. And I was like, yeah. You know what? I wanna see all this stolen treasure. Yeah, some good times too. But though, I'm happy she had a great time or she had some good times in the UK. It's like, oh, yeah. Like she's like, the Chinese did it first, and I'm just like, okay. Yeah, okay. That's cool. And then we both got freaked out trying to look at the mummy at the museum and stuff. The sarcophagus. Yeah, it was never a competition. I was just looking. I was like, ooh, this looks kind of cool. I don't know. I'm a big fan of art museums. I really like the Met and stuff. Maybe Kojima will notice me if I get into Road to Empress, man. I can say my lines, man. Trust me. I'll practice my Chinese. I'll get it down. I can learn. I can improve. You know, don't count me out yet. Yeah, but his FMV games will all be horror. I still don't have the balls to play PT. Thank you so much for all the follows. Happy holidays, everyone. Thank you. If NL's in Death Stranding 3, you'll know. Oh, that's not. Oh, you know what? Fine. Can be. I can't play OD because I don't have a PS5 smiley face. You know, it's just unfortunate. And with the price of RAM going up, I don't know if I can ever afford a PS5. Didn't it just go up in price after like 7 years of release? 6? Yeah, but is my computer gonna be able to run OD by the time it goes into PC port? I don't know. It's just rather unfortunate that I can't play it. I can't. It doesn't run properly. No. No, 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 no. I just can't. It's never gonna be on the Switch 2. Come on, Nintendo is not gonna allow that. Yeah, I'm good. I don't know. I, it's like to beat PT, you have to do some things, right? And then order of sequences and stuff. I don't actually know how it works. I can't run VR. I'm blind. Oh no. He's fucking blind, mate. You think it's kind of obtuse? No, I was just wondering, like, mechanically, how does it work? Very late tonight, but Merry Christmas. Welcome, Lockjams. Thank you, Hoochie. Happy holidays to you, too. I hope you guys had, a relaxing and nice, fun time with your families and friends. If not that, then I hope you got some time to relax and lock in, like I did. And I got to finish Count Zero. Putty, putty, putty. Yeah. Holy crap. I was like, how is it already midnight? Oh, that's how I got them. Damn it. It's like a lot of the steps that seem like those instructions you'll have to follow to unlock the Mew in Pokemon Red. All the way down to... You had to do that? What if we just played demonic mahjong next time? I'm scared of starting horror games, demonic games, late night. I got them omiyage from Japan, so suck it. Let's say suck it. Thank you so much for all the follows. Thank you, thank you. I know we're up to 88. Oh, I'm probably stinky. I should probably shower. No, I wanted to check out the stupid booby monster ladies. Sorry, 88. Holiday season, you know what I'm saying? Smile. That's okay. Yeah, I'm glad I got to catch up with you. And I'm sorry about not being able to do a watch along for Die Hard, but you know what? I'll owe you guys one, and it'll be better. Smiley face. You know what I'm saying? Oh wait, don't hold me accountable for that. I'd be like, hey, wait. Don't note that down. Don't. Hey, erase that. Backspace that. If I won $80 million, I'll still stream. Why not? It's fun. You guys aren't holding me hostage. Are you telling me I either have to like quit streaming or get $80 million? Okay, if I have to, if it's like $8 million or quit streaming, okay. You guys understand, right? It's $80 million, man. But if I get to have my cake and eat it too, then isn't the answer kind of obvious? I'm gonna sell you guys out for 50 million. Let's be real. I'm gonna sell you guys out for like, I'll sell you guys out for 1 mil. I think it's understandable, man. You can't blame me for that. You can't even make me feel bad for it. What do you mean we're so cheap? Hey, get out of here. Would I sell your personal information to foreign countries? Maybe for fun. I don't know what the dollar value is. Only for the love of the game. But then you guys told me it's illegal, so I shouldn't do that. No, I'm keeping the profits. I just don't know what the profits are. What's my profit margins at? The mahjong goodies are not to me. You're giving the info to like... You haven't passed any of that. That's a really fun, not so fun way to even burn through $80 million. Arguably, I think you would have more fun with like hookers and blow at that point. Well, I guarantee you that would be a lot more fun. Yeah. I don't know what I would do with $80 million, but I know better than try to start a VTuber company. What the fuck? I might as well also just spend $80 million buying lottery tickets. Same thing. If you bought Twitter, would you fix Twitter? Oh, I do want to buy a horse. You know what? No. If I had $8 million, I'm buying a farm with the horse. You're gonna start seeing Mogu's ghost running in the local races or something. And then I don't know. I'm gonna hope to buy. I forgot they're called thoroughbreds. Yeah. What else am I buying? I don't want a yacht. That doesn't seem fun. I don't want to be in water. That's scary. It's like not, you know, stable. The ground's not flat. You're just like floating in the water, man. It's kind of, I don't know. Thorough, thorough, thoroughbreed, thorough, thoroughbreed, bread, thoroughbred. I would donate the money so that Meisho Dodo's farm gets all the stuff that they need. And I don't want a yacht. I want some horses. That's gonna be my fuck ass rich person hobby that's like just burning money for fun. Ooh, do I influence Riot Games to make like a world's ARAM? Okay, what else am I buying? Okay. And then okay, I can do good too. What's my good in the world? I don't know. I'm not pricing out Tencent. I'm just lobbying at that point, right? Oh yeah, I'll fund Road to Empress 2. I'm gonna I'll fund Kojima. And I'll fund Fujimoto. I'll be collecting like artists. Like those Renaissance medieval lords, you know? You know, like, yes, here's money so you can make the stuff. But what happens when they start burning through money like fucking James Cameron? We can't have that. Our own Game Awards? Yeah, I get to pay. I get like, I don't know. Wow. I'm sick with power and money. Don't do that to me. Oh yeah, I could start donating to like universities so they make a wing after me. That'd be so obnoxious. I don't think I have enough money for that. How much money do you have to donate for that? They're not bobs. They're hands. They're little hands. No fat knockers. Maybe Shazma has some, but not the rest of us, okay? It's just Baja Blast, fools.
What's in the cup?
Thank you so much for the 35 months. Thank you. Thanks for being on Mockchamp. Happy holidays, fools. Ooh, I wanna fund the finishing. No, that's burning a fucking. I'm gonna get scammed doing that. I was gonna be like, I wanna fund the public transit stuff around none of it, so it gets completed. But then I realized I'm just gonna get scammed, and they're just gonna burn through my money, and I'll be like, uh-oh. So no, I'm not gonna do that. They can suck my dick. I'm keeping my money. I don't know. Can we keep on comparing how Asian countries get their stuff built in like 1 to 2 years, and I don't know. I've graduated from school for quite a long time, and I remember they were saying how I could have, like, you know, with all the upgrades, it would be a breeze going to school, but it was not a breeze. It was like a 3-hour long journey to go commute to school. Maybe like my future hypothetical like children could make use of said public transit. I don't know. It's never, yeah. I'm like, it does not get built. What do you mean paint the road? Ooh, we have in none of it the city, the street lamps, some of them are like blue purple. And I thought that was for like drug purposes, like hey, don't shoot up drugs by like the intersections of the streetlights. But it turns out it's because the light bulb company that they contracted, it just burned out and it turns like blue purple. I don't know, I thought it's like, oh yeah, you can't fucking find your veins under these lights. But like, yeah. Have you not noticed, Shirley, the blue purple lights, street lights? Did you not notice them randomly around, like, I don't know, the city hall perhaps? And I was like, wow, is it because they just don't want people like? No, it's just the night lights. It's just the nighttime street lights that turn on at like 4 p.m. now. You can see some of them are blue, and I thought it was so to prevent people from like finding their veins. But no, it is not for that purpose. It is actually just them burning out terribly. And the city too lazy to replace them. Yeah. Also, I really want the Usagi Chikawa horse mask keychain. Do you guys know where one acquires Chikawa merch online as a foreigner, as a filthy gaijin? The disgusting foreigner that wants a cute keychain. I know I have to pay an arm and leg for it, but I'm willing. I don't know how Chikawa merch gets to propagate. Like, I don't know how they appear. Probably Mercari. I did end up getting some of the Chainsaw Man movie exclusive stuff. And I know I gotta pay an arm and leg, and that's okay. I'm fine with that. I bought like a limited edition Miku figure there one time, yeah. Thanks for the big 40 months, Junk Ramen. Thank you. Thanks for being a walk champ. Happy holidays. I think you and Solax, I'm just gonna make the shush, but I'm just saying. Daisoneri gets a lot of Chikawa stuff. That's like stationary. I want like the little keychains. I want to make like a shush. I was gonna be like, you and Solax spending your time during the holidays doing what you guys do. That's crazy, is all I'm gonna say. But I won't judge. In hindsight, if I didn't finish Count Zero, I would probably force you guys to play ARAM. Uh-oh. No! Go! James is asleep! Let him sleep! Let Florida... let Florida... Let European James sleep! But yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Happy holidays. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for all the follows. And gifted subs and all the nice stuff. I don't know what Celeste is doing, but I've been drinking for like 36 hours. Damn. When are we starting Snow Crash? I don't know. Let's start it now. It's a thick book. Can I read this many words? I don't know. It's gonna be a while since I start Snow Crash. And then you know I read in booked up stretches of amounts of times and stuff. Thank you for the follow. Thank you again for hanging out with me today. Thank you, thank you. Are we actually talking about the book in a book club stream? I should! I feel like that's almost like supposed to be like a YouTube stream for like the discussion of it. Just because it's just so stupid. There's only like 5 people. And then we can all sit around in a circle in a chair and share our thoughts and stuff. Well, anyways. No one cares about discussing about book club in front of everyone else that hasn't read the book. No, not sharing the chairs. It's just like musical chairs. And then we'll have who's in charge of bringing in the Costco cookies? There's gonna be so many leftovers. Someone has to take the rest of the leftovers home. I don't know if we have enough for catering. We could... No, I think Costco might like fit like wait, we could bring your Tupperwares too. We can have everyone else participate. Who is faking the homework assignment? Who's using ChatGPT? Who's using SparkNotes? Who's just agreeing with the made-up character? Did I buy any cool things? I bought a pair of velour sweatpants, similar to Juicy sweatpants, but they're not juicy. So my ass is not bedazzled. With the word juicy on my ass. Unfortunately. I don't have the balls to pull those off. Sometimes I gain awareness that perhaps I should not have juicy in rhinestones bedazzled across my ass cheeks. That's for the Gundams only. Yeah, I don't have the balls. I don't have the confidence. If I make sweatpants and I have Mogu bedazzled across the ass cheeks, would you guys buy it? I think Juicy Couture is coming back. Oh my god, what if... What if it's bedazzled sweatpants, but then it says penis across the side, And that's you'd be like, that's how much BDE I have. Okay, I guess juicy ass. What the hell is what's an adjective for dick? Like you used to be like gigantic or something, just across. You're like, I don't know. Yeah, you need that, but like on like an inner thigh, bedazzled. Oh, maybe not bedazzled because it's for men. So you want to make it like with like studs to keep it like metal, right? Like chrome hearts. You can't have it bedazzled. No, it's brodazzled. Magnum. Holy. Yeah, do you think those will sell? Are there really pants that say maximum on the sides? I don't own anything chrome hearts. I don't understand the appeal or the price point. Um, maybe I'm cooking something. Don't steal my ideas. I'm gonna copyright it. I'm copywriting it right now. I want monster PJs. That sounds comfy. The silk gown. You think I can make Mogu lingerie? Um, yeah, but I got a pair of sweatpants. Are you shilling your own book? Aiden Lover 67? 67? Oh, that's crazy. It had like a marketing campaign going on. It sounded almost organic. Oh, is it actually real? Shut up, TGB. I believe you. I've been getting VGen bots in my tweets. They go like, "Oh my god, happy holidays, Mogu. Hope you have a wonderful one." And I'm like, "You don't know me." No, it's because I trust you. It's not fair. You can't. Don't be mean to me like that. I literally googled Book of the Void and I got, did you mean Book of the Void? And I got Shin Megami Tensei. What's the joke here? What, voiding my balls? Void my dick? I don't know. Um, I actually don't know. Boys these nuts? I don't. Yeah. It's a D-pad? Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'll don't steal my male version of Juicy Couture. Okay, I'm gonna copyright that. Notarize it. I'm gonna go shower and have some food. Um, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for all the follows and the resubs and the gifted subs and all the nice stuff. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the holiday season. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I forgot to play Demotic Mahjong. Oops. But Otsumogu. I'm Otsumogu. Hope you guys have a good rest of your morning, day, night, all the good stuff. I say meat, you say cheese. Meat, cheese, meat, cheese. Bye bye. Bye. No, James is asleep, man. James is asleep. Bye 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 bye.